Welcome back. The Chalky Milk Game podcast. We're just back better than ever. Season 3, episode 26. It's the 44th overall episode of this podcast. Didn't think we'd make it this far, but we did somehow. And you gotta subscribe to the pod. You gotta follow the pod if you want to see this every week, every Wednesday. We're just bringing out this content for the people. What are we talking about today?
Talking about how our brackets did. We're talking about vaccinations, and we're talking about whatever else that we want.
Yeah.
But those two things, definitely.
I mean, we're just thinking, what's relevant at this moment in time. Those two are definitely relevant. Will got the vax. You got the J&J, the one and done. Tyler's getting his vax soon. I'm trying to get a vax. I just haven't found an appointment. We're figuring it out.
Yeah. But you know what they say? Nature's vaccination is.
Oh my God.
Shocking.
How did I not see that coming?
Yes,
I'm on this podcast obvious. And I still didn't see that coming.
I think you're right. I think you're completely correct.
Oh my God. All right. I kind of want to go first if that's okay.
You get to
Tyler goes first.
I'm really excited to try this. So the other day I have a friend who works at a bagel store. I went and I hit him up, and it's like a really bougie store. So they have local everything. So they had local chocolate milk, and he gave it to me for free. Shout out Nathan Hazen. Respect to this dude.
Damn, you're gonna get him fired.
So look at this. This is Hatchland Farm, a local chocolate milk. By far the best touch, if you can read right here, is wicked good chocolate milk, which is how you know it's local.
That's insane.
Who is it?
That's like Massachusetts.
My God, yeah. I'm so pumped. It's from all the way from North Haverfield, New Hampshire. So real nearby.
Okay. So not Massachusetts.
Yeah. It's also, the other thing that's nice is the expiration date is April 10th. This is being recorded on April 6th, which means it's fresh because it expires quickly,
You got a few more days.
Exactly.
No preservatives.
But yeah, this just looks so fantastic. I am just
quality poor.
Oh my God. It is really good too. Oh my God. I haven't had chocolate milk this good in so long. Wow. I might have to save it. Honestly, I can't drink the whole thing right now because it's small. It's just the chocolatiness is so fresh. That's the best way I can describe it. It's the flavor. It's not even like that thick either. I mean, it is sort of thick. It's got some fat on it, some cream, but the flavor blends so well with it. It's chocolatey, but like milk chocolatey, not too chocolatey, and just very natural. I like this. Oh my God. This gonna be the highest I've gone in a long time. We have this an 8-9. Oh my God.
Almost in the nines.
The real deal.
I'm very, very happy about this. Yeah.
You trying to send some of that stuff to Connecticut when we come home?
I'll get some and I'll bring it. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait, what's the name of the store?
I don't remember, but it's outside of the Bruins and Celtics training area on what was it in Alston? So
was that the Warrior place?
Yes, that's the
one.
Yeah,
I see that place every time that I drive by I-90, like when I'm going on the Pike. It's like the Sox game or something. I always see that place and it looks sick.
Exactly. Okay, maybe it isn't the Bruins. I don't know why I thought of the Bruins.
Lennoxtown Training Center.
I don't think either of the teams play there, at all for practice or anything. But
what are it's the Warriors? What team is that?
Well, it's an NBA team, but I meant Warrior the brand. I always see Warrior.
Well, I mean, apparently, according to the guy, my friend who works there, he's like hockey players have come in and got stuff at the bagel store. So.
Okay, that's sick. Maybe they do stuff. I know the women's hockey team for Boston. I think they play there. I'm not completely certain yet, though.
Warrior Ice Arena?
Yeah, Warrior Ice Arena.
Because that came up when I looked up Bruins training facility, but not when I looked up Celtics. So maybe it's just the Bruins.
A lot of hockey arenas in Boston. That's what I've been hearing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense. Anyway, who's up next?
Dude, I'm kind of really excited.
Yeah, it's Will time.
So I was gifted some Trader Joe's chocolate milk for my birthday. As my friends know that I like chalky. I almost just spilled because I forgot how full this goes.
Yo, look at that mug.
Mug check.
Mug check.
Yeah, it's just good. I've noticed with Trader Joe's and a lot of chocolate milks, it's like better after you open it for some reason. Not really sure why. So this is just gonna be a 9 flat.
Oh, there we go.
Mm.
See, that's good
But yeah,
analysis.
it's your classic like creamy but not heavy. It's like interesting, unique chocolatey flavor. It's your high quality chalky, you know. What else could you ask for?
Hmm.
Respect. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really have much
Yeah,
special
I mean, of
today.
course. I don't know. We've done Trader Joe's so many times. Our audience knows how good it is. It's just good. Trader Joe's is honestly the best with a lot of stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. Good restaurant. Wait, no, store. Sorry. But we got the Nesquik.
No restaurant.
Not yet. We got the scoopers, the one where you scoop the
Syrup,
dust into the chocolate milk,
powder.
the powder. Yeah, whatever it's called. It's not very good, but like it's chocolate milk.
Mm.
I think it's just sitting at a 4.1 today.
Yeah, it's
Not really
about right.
vibing with it, but
Yeah.
I mean, working on midterms all day. I took a 2-hour nap in between, and just need to get some quick chalky before the pod. This came to the rescue. So yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
go.
sometimes you just need the chalky, to get yourself through the day.
Yeah.
And then I do want to real quick. I want to propose a question. Would you guys go to a Trader Joe's restaurant if it was a thing?
I think that they would have quality food, and I think that it would be a fun environment because the stores are pretty cool.
I would
Um,
definitely.
there definitely could be a restaurant formed purely from stuff you could buy in Trader Joe's, like not just ingredients, but like they got a lot of frozen stuff or like ready to eat stuff that like you can make a decent restaurant.
Absolutely. I agree. I would definitely go with my dad. My dad lives at Trader Joe's basically. Love that about him. We'd go to that Trader Joe's restaurant all the time if they have one. I can already tell.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah. Just curious. I feel like it'd be like a, off of like right next to like a local farm type of thing. They'd have a little restaurant with like all this
Yeah.
stuff. But anyway. Today we're talking about vaccines, how to get them, where they are, why they're the bomb, and why everybody wants one, and why the flu sucks. Yeah.
The flu.
Yeah, because the flu vaccine. So we're talking about. Right?
It's the flu vaccine. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was actually talking about the HPV vaccine, but the flu works too.
I was talking about the chalky milk vaccine. They just inject chalky right
Why
into
would you
your
want
veins.
to be vaccinated against chalky milk?
No, not
No, it would
against
be-
chalky milk. No,
it
no,
would be
no.
to
Like the
get-
vaccination is chalky milk.
But what does it protect you against?
It just makes you happier. It's
Everything.
not protecting you against anything. It just you have chalky
You're
milk
right.
in your veins.
It's protecting you against bad vibes, bro.
That's
Yeah.
the
Yes,
truest thing
sir.
I've ever heard. But yeah, so I got my vaccination yesterday. My roommate and I, Bo, aka our last week's guest, he and we followed this Twitter bot called @VaccineTime, and what it does is it automatically updates every time like vaccine clinics in Massachusetts like make new appointments available. So for like a week, every time there were appointments available in this town, Marshfield, Mass, we would try to get it. And it took a couple days, but we got it on Sunday for Monday, which is yesterday. So that was cool. It felt like really weird when they put it in your arm. Like I don't really like it was like a lot of fluid. It was like what? But yeah, so we drove out there. We rented a zip car, which was kind of cool. It was like an hour away, so it was kind of like road trip vibes. It was fun.
Oh, okay. How did
Where
your
is
arm feel?
Marshfield?
Okay, two good at once.
Oh my bad.
It's near Braintree-ish,
Oh, bet. That's high.
like that area away from Boston, and it's
Mhm.
on the water. So
Was it vibes while you're getting the vaccine? We love it. Yeah.
and well, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna re-ask the question. I think you know it. Does your arm hurt? Are you sore?
My arm, like I don't know, it hurts like if you got like a small bruise type situation. But not really. Um, I don't know, not really. But side effects, there were some or symptoms, if you will, especially because with J&J, because you get like both at once, like you get hit harder. Um, Last night, Bo and I both had, or mine started. We both had fevers, I think, or felt like it. We did at least, where you're like cold but also hot. That's how I felt. Mine started at like 10 or something. No, maybe like 11. Bo started like more when he like went to bed and stuff. But like this morning, we were just laying in bed for a while, resting, popping Advil. But today we're fine. Drinking lots of water. Drink water, kids, and then also drink chalky milk. But drink water.
It's a double fist. I'd say water, chalky milk.
Always.
Yes, sir.
So that's my story.
Yeah.
Cool story.
Did you know you were gonna get J&J before you got there, or?
Yes. When we signed up from Marshfield, the only one they had was J&J, so it was like sick because obviously it's just more convenient. But if they had Pfizer, like we would have just done that. We were just trying to get anything, but luckily they had J&J.
Mm-hmm. And also, I feel like that just gonna make it so much more convenient because I know you had to like get a zip card to get out there.
Yeah.
So it's like if you'd have to do that again, that'd be so annoying.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. It would just be like an inconvenience.
Although
end of the day.
I hate to break it to you, but when we're all like, 21 and like, going out this summer, your vaccine card is the one getting rejected because you freaking have J&J on it.
Yeah, people say that,
Is J&J?
but it's not really like true. Like you are fine. It's a vaccine.
No, that is
Yeah.
fair. Okay, I don't want to. If there are any professional
Like,
viewers
Yeah,
out there
like it
watching,
makes sense.
don't
It's like
turn.
slightly less, I guess. I don't really know, to be honest.
No, I'm joking, obviously, because
I don't know.
J&J like sucks, but like it doesn't hear this like right now and is thinking, oh my god, I have a J&J appointment, I have to cancel it. Like it actually like it's more convenient to get J&J, but also every vaccine is 100% effective in stopping you from dying or going to the hospital due to COVID.
Yeah,
Like
and
that's
that's
all that
really what
matters.
matters.
You might still get it and then you'll be sick for a week. But in August, when almost everyone is vaccinated, that's actually not going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then also like the risk is giving it to other people, but like even like if you're surrounded by only other people with J&J, like it's the odds of getting it are far less likely.
The goal is to make it like the flu. And once everyone is vaccinated, it's going to be very similar. Not like the same. I think it's still more dangerous. I actually don't know. I have no freaking idea. But it'll be almost the same thing where it's like if you get it, you just get a little sick, maybe. Maybe even not. I don't know. But by then, like we'll be kind of getting back to normal because things are looking good. Things are looking good.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of Chima, you want to say the next thing, but
Oh, I have nothing to say, but
Hey,
I don't know.
you have a
I'm
lot
just,
to say.
yeah, I'm just
Big man.
praying that we can have a normal summer because things are looking good, but it's like I don't know. We were thinking that like multiple times throughout the whole pandemic. This time it seems real. There's like research and like facts behind it, but it's just never know.
that is
Can I just
true.
say that the Trader Joe's chalky milk has gotten better as I've been sipping on it?
Like you predicted.
It's fire.
Yeah. But I was gonna say just because I do follow the news a little bit. I kind of know a little bit on the ground, just a little bit, but Biden's like kind of like unofficial goal is to get the country almost back to normal by July 4th. He had like a speech.
All
like
of the adults
yes.
should be vaccinated. I'm not going to interrupt you. You continue.
Thank you. He had a speech like 2 to 3 weeks ago. I forget exactly when it was, where he was talking about his goals and his mission going forward for the country. And he was like, on July 4th, I want everybody to have like a backyard party with their friends. And everybody was like, that sounds kind of dope. And it actually looks like we might get there. That's the coolest part.
Yeah.
Their goal for 3 million vaccinations a day within their first 100 days, they've hit it. They got it now. And now they're going to go for 4 because they can probably get their 4 million a day. And if they keep that rate up, every adult should be vaccinated by July, which is exactly what he was saying. And that would be dope. I mean, we're still going to have to wear masks. It's going to suck in that sense, but it's like, you're not really going to have to worry as much anymore. You know what I mean? Like if you take your mask off and you accidentally come into contact with somebody, like everybody has a vaccine now, so it'll be fine. You know, it's not the end of the world anymore.
Yeah.
So that's the idea. But
I just wonder, like, at what point will like things like actually back to normal? Because like if we all still have to wear masks at like a 4th of July party, like that's kind of annoying. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good question because like I think the idea is that almost 100% of adults like could be vaccinated by the 4th
Yeah.
of July if everybody wanted to be. Such coughing at you, the South.
Oh.
Or the North, to be honest, like North Dakota and stuff, they're struggling. So maybe it's like once a certain percentage of people like actually are vaccinated, they'll like
Okay.
take away mask mandate. That's just my guess, and that's
Yeah.
also kind of a state thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's an interesting number for you. Half of all Americans have at least one vaccine.
That's good.
Bo, half of all Americans.
Yeah, Bo. Yes, sir.
Bo likes keeping track of that stuff, and that was very interesting. So I wanted to
Yeah.
tell him.
Or is it not both, but even one is proven to have dramatic results. The other country that speaks English, what's it called again? The UK. That's the one. The UK is giving people one vaccination and then waiting like 2 or 3 months to give them the second because they want to get everybody at least one because it helps a lot better. So they're on 60% right now, and their numbers are also like better than ours. So as long as we keep going.
Does it make the second dose like less effective? I thought you were supposed to get it within like a month.
I think so, but maybe that's just like a risk they're willing to take.
I think so. I
Risk
think that's
management.
what it is. They're just like, screw it, we don't care.
I respect that.
What is it? Yeah. There's probably some like anecdotal evidence that that's not true. Like not real evidence, but like it might be. I don't know.
There's probably real evidence too, but it's probably like it's like not a huge change, so like that's something that they're comfortable with risking.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like it depends on what you want. So like that's something that they're willing to do.
Yeah.
But so my prediction is that by the time the summer comes around, like June and July, I think every organization will still be like officially like you have to keep your mask on, you know. But everywhere else, unofficially, I think it's gonna be no, you don't have to care anymore. Like sure, if you're out in public, you might have to wear it. But then when you're like in your backyard having 40-person parties, I don't think it matters. Not that we're gonna be doing that before it's like, you know, unsafe, but like I do think like it's gonna be safe enough to have like large events and stuff. And then by the time September rolls around, when schools open, I think everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's
that'd
like
be
you'll
hype.
still have to like wear masks in like restaurants and like movie theaters, stuff like that. But like your house, you can say like masks are fine to not wear. But like if you said that now, it'd be like, no, I'll keep it on. But like especially because by that time, most people there hopefully will be vaccinated. So like you guys can make that judgment call together. It's like, well, half of us are vaccinated, odds are low.
Yeah. I'm just praying at some point, like baseball stadiums and just like sports in general, they can have like more full capacity crowds, at least in Massachusetts. Texas, they're already doing it. But it's like, I went to a Red Sox game on Sunday, and it's like, it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. The weirdest thing ever.
What like percent capacity was it?
They were at like
what did it feel like?
I think it was like 12%. It felt like zero. It really did. It's like the Fenway Park, they like didn't even like try to fill all the seats, even with like social distancing. Like if you looked in like center field, right field bleachers, they only filled half of them. They didn't even sell tickets like upper center field bleachers, other right field bleachers, which is where I wanted to sit anyway, because those are the cheapest tickets. But we ended up having to sit in the upper deck. But it's like, it just felt like no one was there. And it was kind of cold, which that doesn't have anything to do with anything, but it was kind of cold. And the Red Sox were down 10-0 in the third inning. So it just was quiet, absolutely silent. It was so interesting, like being at a sporting event again, but it's just like, wow. Like there were legit moments where it was just silent. I've never seen that.
Yeah, that must have been weird.
Yeah, crazy. So that's why I miss like large events, like just seeing Fenway Park just bumping. 'Cause that's just the best.
No, I agree. I agree. And like I said, I think it's annoying because like all the organizations are gonna be like worried that they're gonna piss someone off if they open up too early. So we're gonna be the ones opening up first, and then them now. And like that's so annoying. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
imagine like we're gonna be was it like if you want to go to like a game, like you can't do that, even though it's basically gonna be COVID safe anyway, until it's like too late and the summer's over. I mean, we'll see what happens. You never know.
I
But
think that depends though, because like Texas, like they don't care. I guess because we're in Massachusetts and or Connecticut, like those states care a lot. So like you're kind of right for where we live.
fair
Yeah.
point.
That
Texas,
like
they had a full capacity game.
so
Oh,
dumb.
and that's something else that I want
Chicago
to
too, I
point out
think.
real quick that I just thought that was really funny. I forgot to say earlier. So I have an appointment for a vaccine that I'm getting very soon, like in between the time that this podcast comes out and the next one, which I'm
Ooh.
pumped about. But I've been on the portal trying to find it for like months and months, or not months, for like a couple of weeks now, and I finally got it. But like every once in a while, I would click into the Alabama portal just out of curiosity, and it was like, oh, you can get an appointment today, tomorrow, the next day, or next week. It's fine. And it was like, are you kidding me?
That's
Like, there was
ridiculous.
so much available. I was so frustrated looking at
Yeah,
that.
because no one's
They just
doing
don't
it.
care. And it's like you can, it's more rampant there. You can just get a vaccine and then like your problems basically go. I mean, they don't, but like they do. Like that's just how it
Yeah.
is. And I want, oh my God. And that's why I want to get vaccinated. And that's why everybody wants to get vaccinated. And like, it's the end game.
That's insanity. I don't know. It's like I've been on the portal for the past few days just trying to find something. And it's like I found an appointment for December. Like I'm like, all right, like no,
It's
I'm all
crazy
set.
that they have it that
I
far
know.
That's what I
out.
was gonna say. I did not know there was availability for December.
So I didn't take the appointment for December, but I'm gonna keep looking every day. But it's like I would go on the portal, I'd see, oh, they have an appointment for April 7th, which is tomorrow. I click on it and it says, oh no appointments. We're just joking.
Mm.
And I go back onto the portal. They would be like, oh, we have an appointment for the 9th. Oh, I click on it. Oh no, we're just joking, bro. We're just joking. Like we don't have that. So it's frustrating. But hopefully I'll get one in the next year.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and something else I do want to mention, or unless you want to go first, or
Well, I didn't have anything to really say.
So
Not
I
yet.
mean, obviously, so we all of us, we're from Massachusetts. We talked about it before. Depending on where you are right now, you can probably already get vaccinated. I'm going home to Connecticut to get a vaccine, which they opened up for kids our age, 18 plus or 16 plus, I
16.
think, on April 1st. In Boston, unfortunately, it opens up April 19th. But there are a bunch of loopholes that people are using that you can use to get around that. One that I've kind of heard is a lot of people, if you smoke, you can get a vaccine. My friends were initially scared of using that as an excuse to get it because they were worried it would affect their insurance. Guess what? You don't have to give them your freaking insurance. These are all free.
Oh, yeah, it's so true.
What was it? It won't
I
affect your
think I had
insurance.
to give them my insurance,
Go
but
for
I think you
you're a
don't.
smoke. Wait, what?
I had to put in my insurance information, but like I don't think you don't need it,
No.
and if you don't have it, it's free. So
Some portals make you put it in while you're creating your appointment, but when you get there, you don't have to give them anything, and it's completely legal because it's like federally funded. On top of that, and I think Will can talk a little bit more about this. If you live in a dorm, there are some loopholes. So if you want to go more,
yeah, so apparently, I say apparently because I haven't done firsthand research, but I have reliable sources, such as my friends that have done research. Um, if yeah, so the CDC considers living in a dorm sort of like community housing, which is at this point eligible in most places, I'm pretty sure. Um, such as Massachusetts. So, but Massachusetts doesn't. It lists like senior care home and like other like assisted care home because they don't consider that. That's all they consider like community living. So it's kind of exploiting a gray area because like nationally it's recognized, but like here it's not. Um, so it's kind of like iffy, but at the same time, with the level of vaccinations that are occurring every day and how many people that are like high risk have already gotten it. It's not. There was a New York Times that said it's not immoral to get it as soon as you can. Like
Oh
you're
yeah.
you're not really stealing it from anybody like you were like in the first kind of couple waves. Or like if you got it then and you didn't really need it, it's like well someone else probably did. But now it's like it's not really that bad. Like you're
Mhm.
fine. And also a
Another.
lot of my friends are going home last weekend or this weekend to New York and New Jersey to get theirs, like Tyler's doing.
I mean,
Exactly.
that's one state, and then the other is not a state. Let's first off recognize that. But second off, that's crazy.
It's a
Mhm.
state and then an unclaimed territory.
Yeah.
There you
Did you
go.
guys know that New Hampshire also is now officially not a state? Like, I don't know. I've been talking to my friends, and we've sort of concluded it because it's not really there.
Mhm.
Ben
Damn.
Larson, shout out him, maybe. Like, he says he's from New Hampshire, but it's not it. Like,
I mean,
don't.
Crazy.
They did it, right? They lived free. It was in the motto the
They
whole
literally
time.
live free of existing.
Mhm.
Facts. Or they
Yeah.
died.
Oh, true. You either don't exist or you die.
Maybe they did the real New Hampshire thing and they live free and die. True.
Both at the same
True.
Double trouble.
There you go. But I was gonna say the last loophole to get a vaccine, if you want one before eligibility, cut the line a little bit, is if you have a car, go set up an Uber Eats account or an Uber account, do like 2 or 3 runs, and then go get your vaccine. And like we said about the other stuff as well, it is a little slimy for being honest, but it's not against the rules, and other people are getting it that are our age anyway, so you're just taking it from other 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
And I'm not endorsing this. I'm just purely stating the fact. They
Yeah.
didn't check anything once we got there, so you could probably just lie and just say, "Oh, I'm an employee of like a restaurant." They don't check.
Yeah, which leads me to my last thing. I actually have a lot of friends who've just been straight up lying, and you can do that too. What is it? Some people, what they're doing is they're getting their parents to fill it out for them, so legally they're not the ones lying. And I
Oh,
don't think anybody's checking anyway. So
no.
that's if you're only really paranoid about it in the first place. I once again, I'm not endorsing lying because like Will said, it's probably not worth it in the end because you're gonna get it soon anyway. But the fear is that the second everything starts to open up, like for everybody, like there's going to be a rush of 16 plus people to go get them, and then you're going to really be stuck until like June. So we're
Yeah.
giving you the tips now before in
Chima,
Massachusetts.
you got to get on this, man.
I
Or-
know. Midterm's been tough.
You have Twitter, right?
Yeah, I can't find the Connecticut one. Do
Well,
they have
look it
like a
up in Mass,
Connecticut
too.
bot
I'm sure there is somewhere, but do vaccine time because it had them out in like Western Mass too.
in Mass? I don't know if I'm eligible yet though. There, I guess I could like do the
You can
loophole.
do the dorm thing.
I don't live in a dorm. Not
They
yet.
don't
Maybe
know
I'll
that.
just move
They
into.
don't know that.
They don't know yet. Yeah.
You have a car.
You live with other people.
I mean, like, yeah, to an extent.
Was it go do an hour Uber Eats?
I could.
Just saying.
Or just download the app and sign up.
Oh,
At that
no,
point,
that's
you're an employee at that point.
Yeah. I actually work for the hospital.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to the place and be like, "No, I work for you guys. Like, I do. I'm your doctor."
Just show up, be like, I work here. I actually give out vaccinations, and it's
Yeah.
my turn.
It's my turn. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. And I mean,
Wait,
there
can I
are-
just talk? I just want to say another thing about the symptoms or side effects.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
of course.
Keep going. Like,
So I slept very poorly because I was just like so achy and low feverish. And my lower back was stiff in a way that I've never experienced before, and it was honestly crazy. Like I don't even know how to describe it. So in the middle of the night, I woke up and took 2 Advil, and I didn't have a lot to eat for dinner, so like it worked immediately, and it was
You just pop 2 Addies.
pop, pop,
Yes, sir.
like that. So I'm like, pop, pop.
Probably.
Yeah, no, it's been kind of crazy. I mean, I don't know. Like hearing from you and from other people that have gotten the vaccine, like I always thought like, oh, you kind of get it and it's like fine because we're young and it doesn't really affect us. But I think it's like affecting kids more than adults. I mean, I don't know. I had my parents recount to me their symptoms, and it's not as bad as both you and other testimonials from younger people that I've heard before. So
2 points. One, Johnson and Johnson. There's like, they're just like, because you're kind of getting two. It's like a more intense moment because it's just one, so you kind of get it harder. And two, apparently the healthier your immune system is, the more likely you are to have higher side effects or whatever, because it's like your body's response is like more effective. So that's why like younger people are kind of getting it more than like older people. Because if your immune system's weak, you're not going to get a huge fever because your body's not going to be as effective. And like that's what a fever is it's your body trying to kill something. It heats up because it's trying to like kill the foreign body. So if your immune system's bad, you're not really going to get a fever.
Yeah, it's your body just saying, "Hey, we're throwing hands." Pretty much.
It's your body being like, "Hey, yo, bro, if you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen." Testify.
Yeah.
Damn.
What a good line.
That's straight facts right there. Cold takes and cold chalky.
No, that was a hot. Well, no, oh, that was
no.
I feel like it's not a cold take though.
A hot take is like a take that's like bold, but like you're like, okay, I don't necessarily agree, but like, okay, interesting take. Cold take is like, nah, that's a horrible take.
So what was that?
I don't know what a
like
good take.
100% right.
It's just not a take. It's just straight facts.
It's just a good take. No temperatures involved.
It's a good fact. It's a good take.
Oh my god. Okay, this is brutal. Let's move on. Jesus. Oh yeah. So next topic we wanted to talk about brackets. So for those of you who live under rocks, because we have a lot of those, March Madness is officially wrapped up, and we wanted to go look back and see how we did, how March Madness fared. All the small updates here and there. You know, we're gonna stay relevant today. Everything that's been going on. So, I mean, I don't know how you guys want to start this off, but do we want to look at the brackets we made on the podcast or the brackets?
Yeah, I think we should talk about the brackets we actually made for the podcast.
My bracket sucked.
Mine was horrible.
Okay.
Yours definitely. You picked UNC and they didn't even win a single game.
Okay. What was your guys' percentages?
Percentile. Mine was
percentile. You're right.
17.
Oh, okay. I was 52.8.
I was 22. What is that? Or percent? Is that
percentile?
Where does it say that?
In between points and max points.
Points and I'm not seeing it. I'm on my phone.
Are you on the computer?
Yeah.
I could figure it out. Just hold tight.
Is it a is it a 22%?
22 percentile.
PCT, yeah.
PCT. Okay, so then 22.
It looks like a percent sign.
Yeah. All right, then there you go.
So congrats.
I guess I had the best bracket. That's ridiculous.
Against all odds.
Yeah. I think it's because I had Gonzaga losing in the final, and I had Houston also making, and I also had him losing in the Final Four. But I had North Carolina and UConn also in it, and they didn't make it past the first round.
I had all the Final Four incorrect. And I had 3 of the Elite 8 correct. So I was down bad the whole time.
Yeah, I had Bama and Clemson in the finals. So I was a little off base, almost there.
Close,
you were too close to call, I'd say.
Yeah. I'd say surprisingly, the ones that I got Michigan, but I also got USC and Arkansas from the Elite 8. Don't know how that worked out.
Dude, that's impressive, actually.
I got the 6th seed, right? And then I had a 2 seed in the final and didn't get there. So
yeah.
I did make another bracket that I put in my groups, and that one was really good.
That's what I was gonna say.
It was 99 percentile.
There we go.
I picked Oral Roberts. So that game, I watched like the last 5 minutes or something, and the overtime. Electric City. Let me tell you.
Electric. Yeah.
But yeah.
My roommates for next year, we went to their house for my birthday, and they had a bracket thing, like a whole whiteboard that was just the bracket, and they had Oral Roberts winning it all. So this was when they beat Ohio State that day, so everyone was just going crazy. They were like, "Wow!"
And they won another game too. So
They won the other one. Yeah,
That
crazy.
house or whatever must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what were my best upsets that I picked. And you guys should say yours too, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I was just gonna say my bracket, like my other bracket that I kind of took a little more seriously, I didn't put on the podcast, was like 95 percentile. I got 3 of the final 4. Nope, 2 of the final 4. But I got Gonzaga losing to Baylor in the finals. That gave me a lot of extra points, which
that's impressive.
And then I mean, outside of that, I don't know. I had my dad send me his because he did really, really well. He had 1,400 total points at the end. He got 3 of the final 4 and Baylor beating Zaga. So his was.
That's what I had too. I had Houston, correct. I had Colorado instead of UCLA. And then you can't have like that high of a bracket and not pick the winner. Like I think that's impossible.
Yeah,
so
I think
Baylor.
Yeah, you are.
No, you
Actually,
are.
all my upset picks sucked. The only ones I got
Yeah.
right were Syracuse winning 2 games, and I had Loyola Chicago over Illinois. But the rest sucked. They're bad. Like, I'm sorry about it, but it's true.
I had Syracuse losing to Houston in the Sweet 16, and that actually did happen.
Yeah, I had that as well.
Yeah, no. So I mean, so did I while we're talking about it. I don't know. I picked Oregon State over Tennessee. I picked UCLA over BYU, although I had them losing to Texas, and that they got upset in the first round, so that didn't quite pay off.
Yeah, I had that too.
I had that too. I can't believe UCSB didn't pull through.
Dude,
like
the
that,
Gauchos. They should have pulled through.
That was rigged. I
rigged.
don't think there's any disagreement that was rigged.
I think this whole tourney was rigged. I was gonna say, like, I was hearing from my sources. I don't know if they were correct because they finished the tourney, but they were considering making a double elimination just because of all the just ridiculousness that was going on. Like the fact that North Carolina and UConn both lost, like in the first round, just wasn't supposed to happen and wasn't okay.
They should give the favorites 2 lives, like UConn, UCSB, other ones.
Colgate should have gotten 3 lives.
Dude, my favorite branded toothpaste. What the hell? Come on, dude.
9 out of 10 dentist recommend.
Yeah. In the South, in the first round in the South, I only got 2 games right, which were Baylor and Texas Tech. I don't think I've ever done that poorly in a bracket.
I kind of killed the first round. I killed the first round, and then I got like the final 4 and the winner correct. And so that's just why I got it.
I got killed.
Like, sorry,
champ. It's okay. I beat you guys in our chalky milk brackets, though. So
that's true.
Watch out.
And Will, I heard you won some money this year.
I did win some cash. I did a $10 buy-in bracket with the fraternity I'm soon to be initiated in.
Ooh.
And there were 12 people there, so I won $120.
That's fantastic. Oh my god.
I think first time I've ever won a bracket. I've come really close twice before. Really close. Like in high school, it was one of those where like if the team that ended up, I think I picked Gonzaga to beat UNC, but UNC won, so somebody else won. Like I was still in first before that game. And then in my gap year, something like I was winning, but the other guy picked Virginia to go to the finals. So if Virginia had lost, he wouldn't have been able to make any more points. So I would have won because that was the only team he had left. And Virginia won on like a buzzer beater, like foul shots. So I didn't win that one, which was tragic. Third time's a charm.
Too clutch. Sorry, buddy. But to be fair, I think the real story of all of March Madness was the chalky milk brackets. Obviously, Maple Line Farms, with their huge fan base, comes in clutch over Trumu. Not even a competition in that final round.
They literally every Maple Line Farms game, they just went off. It was insanity.
They were the crowd favorite for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
home
just what
field
makes it
advantage.
crazy, right? Is it was just so out of nowhere. Like the 12
I
seed comes from behind, wins it all. That's gotta warm your heart.
They were the 7 seed, I think.
7 seed.
They were the 7 seed. Yeah,
Still
Truman
an
was the
underdog.
12. They made the final.
Mhm.
No,
Wow. Yeah,
I had no idea that they were such a cult following.
It's insanity. I didn't think of that either. I thought Promised Land would have stepped it up a little bit. They have a pretty
I
good
don't think
voting
enough
fan base.
people have had it, to be honest.
That's fair. But just every single time we tag Maple Line Farms and something, like shout out to them. They're the best. They just like put it on their story.
Yeah, they reposted every single time
Yeah.
that they were
And they're
tagged.
like, hey, it's vote time. And then their fans would also put it on their story. They were like, it's vote time. You gotta vote.
Really?
I saw a few.
That's
Damn.
freaking ridiculous.
Freaking
I know.
nuts. Oh my
That's
god.
what I was saying.
That is mental.
Yeah.
Dude, it's literally mental.
Tyler, what's your shirt?
My shirt? Okay.
Yeah, it looks
I think
interesting.
it's just like a sunrise thing.
Ah, nice.
Oh, it's a sun.
It's not that interesting.
Nice.
Nice, man.
I
love sun.
appreciate the question. Yeah. I don't know. What's your shirts, guys?
Well, you can see mine. It's not very interesting.
Oh,
Here we
okay.
go.
You has a cool sweatshirt on.
I got my Fenway Park hoodie.
Yeah, there you go.
It's got the sicko sign.
Love that. Love that.
Go Sacks.
Good
Mhm.
Sox. I think they're losing right now. I gotta check. They won on Monday. It was a big win.
That's good. They kind of suck so far.
Yeah, they're losing 3-1. I don't know. This team's not good. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's like it's not
We'll see how
over.
it plays out.
Yeah, exactly. It's not over, but it's like
It's down
just-
bad for
they
sure.
just I don't know, just the way they perform. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
It's tough
It
when you
happens.
start the year potentially 1-4.
Remember when they started 11-1?
That was crazy. They won the World Series in 2018, and then next year they started 3-9 or something. And then they got their rings like at the home opener. They didn't have their home opener until like game 12, and they were just sad because they were 3-9, but they were getting their rings.
E.
They didn't make the playoffs.
I'm being honest. I feel like we've been talking for a respectable amount of time.
I mean, I'm in agreement.
Yeah.
I
Tyler's not.
concur. It was
Wow.
He is.
So, thanks for watching, listening. Please subscribe and like.
And
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Spotify / other podcast places. We got content every Wednesday. And more stuff on the Instagram too. Shima, this is the thing you say. So you say it.
I think Tyler should say the last word first.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Thanks for listening, y'all. We'll keep the content coming every week. More stuff on the Instagram. The podcast coming up. We're probably only going to make a few more of these before finals hits. We might take a break for a little while. After that, we'll be back for the summer. We'll get some real quality videos up on the channel for you guys. Just stay tuned for all the content. Yeah. Last couple coming up down in the stretch of the spring. Keep on updated. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you're not staying updated, you're out. Like, stay updated because we're gonna have some riveting content every single Wednesday.
You're either updated or you're outdated.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, great podcast with the boys. More content coming on the Wednesdays. Congrats to Maple Line Farms for the dub. They deserved it. And until next time, see ya.